The MemberConnection query tool allows users to search for either individuals or organizations based on a combination of nearly any criteria stored in the system. For this demonstration, we'll run a query for individuals. To run a query, select either people or organizations from the Membership tab. Then select the query icon from the menu. This opens the query tool. On the left side of the query tool, we see all the categories that we can search by. To open a category, select the arrow next to the category title. This reveals all the fields under that title that we can search by. The right side of the query tool shows all the criteria currently included in your query. Right now, we haven't added any criteria to our query, so it's currently empty. Let's run a basic query for all members in the state of Colorado that are registered for our upcoming conference. First, I'll select the member flag. You'll see that this adds the criteria to the right side of the menu. Next, I'll select everyone that lives in the state of Colorado. Finally, we'll further narrow our list by selecting everyone who's registered for the upcoming annual conference called LA Trends. Now all of the necessary criteria is included in the right side of the menu. Before we run our search, I can select Show Match Count to see how many individuals will be included in this query. Currently, it's 83. To run our search, we simply select the Search button. Now we have a list of all 83 members from Colorado who are registered for the upcoming annual conference. From here, we can take a variety of options, such as sending an email to this group or exporting the list to an Excel file. MemberConnection also allows users to query using NOT criteria. For instance, instead of searching for all members who live in the state of Colorado who have registered for the annual conference, we can search by all members in the state of Colorado who have not registered for the annual conference. This is particularly useful in creating marketing lists. To do this, I'll remove the criteria that says everyone in this query has to be registered for the annual conference. Then, I'll move over to the Select Not Criteria tab. This allows us to exclude individuals or organizations from our query who have not taken certain actions, such as being members of a committee, having registered for an event, having completed a survey, and much more. Since we're looking for individuals who have not registered for the annual conference, I'll select Event. Now I'll specify which event I want to be sure they haven't registered for, in this case, LA Trends. We'll see this criteria now appear on the right side of the query menu. Now I'll run my search. This pulls up a list of 900 people who are members, live in the state of Colorado, but have not registered for the annual conference. I can also save any list that I create using a query by selecting Save List. I'll call this Conference Marketing List. Now that I've saved this list, I can return to it at any time. It's important to note that saving lists based off queries saves the query parameters, not the specific list of individuals. So, if a new member moves to the state of Colorado and hasn't registered for the upcoming conference, they'll automatically be added to this list. Similarly, if a member of this list registers for the event, they'll automatically be removed from the list. Let's see how that works. We'll go ahead and register Jeffrey for the annual conference. Now that we've registered Jeffrey for this annual conference, let's see what happens when we refresh our list. Currently, there are 900 people included in our query, and Jeffrey is the first on the list. If I refresh the list, we see that the total number on the list goes to 899, and Jeffrey has been removed from the list. The same exact process can be used to query organizations.